Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Ray Syndicate, and my God, these past 12 hours have been wild to say the least. Unless in the footballing world, unless you're sleeping under a rock, you must have obviously heard of what happened with FC Bayern and Julian Nagelsmann, and even Thomas Tuchel being involved, a former Chelsea manager. So yeah, I'll just go through what happened. Fabrizio Romano obviously reported this, and it's Fabrizio Romano. So obviously we're going to trust him on this. And yeah, I haven't gone through what exactly happened, but I will go through all this along with you guys. So let's see what happened. So Fabrizio Romano tweets 10 hours ago that exclusive FC Bayern are seriously considering to sack Julian Nagelsmann. Decision being discussed internally. The club could fire him soon. Understanding that Thomas Tuchel is the leading candidate to potentially take the FC Bayern job. I mean, I can just imagine the shock and surprise of not just Bayern fans but football fans in general, because first of all, Julian Nagelsmann, he is an inexperienced coach, no doubt. But does he really deserve to be sacked? I don't think so. Because first of all, you have a 100% win record in the Champions League, that too, playing against teams like PSG, Barcelona, even Inter Milan, and still maintaining a 100% win record at just 35 years of age as a manager. It's a huge thing. I mean, I know, yeah, Bayern have got good players like Kingsley Coman, the GOAT Eric Choupo-Moting. You have even got Sadio Mane, but Sadio Mane has also been out and he didn't play. I think he played the PSG second leg, but still. Okay, I can understand in the league that he's 1 point of Borussia Dortmund, but it's just 1 point. Like, it's not like as if he's 11 points or 15 points away from Borussia Dortmund. He's still very much in the title race. He has a 100% win record, and he's going to play, and Bayern are going to play Man City in the quarterfinals, and possibly either Real Madrid or Chelsea in the semis. So yeah, still with such a good record domestically and even on the European stage. It is really harsh to see what happened to Nagelsmann, because let's be honest, despite the really strong squad that he has been given, or he had been given at Bayern Munich. Obviously now he's been sacked, so it's in the past. But he still did a really good job. Like, you have managers like Niko Kovac, and I don't know who was the one. Yeah, Jupp Heynckes. Okay, Jupp Heynckes is still fine. Jupp Heynckes was actually able to do something with the Bayern squad, but Niko Kovac really failed big time, and obviously he got sacked for it. But he failed big time. This guy's way more inexperienced, and him getting sacked, I kind of feel bad for him. And yeah, Romano just tweeted an hour later that exclusive news confirmed. Julian Nagelsmann is set to be sacked with an immediate effect as FC Bayern coach. News revealed earlier tonight, now being confirmed by club sources too. I mean, I don't know what happened behind the scenes, or maybe it is just the Bayern board trying to get someone more experienced. I'm not a Bayern Munich fan, so I don't know what happened behind the scenes or what must have happened. But if it was a falling out either with the players or with the board, I can probably understand what happened, because let's be honest, that's exactly what happened with Tuchel at Chelsea, or even now what's happening with Antonio Conte at Spurs. If that's the case, if there's a falling out with either the board or the players, I can understand. But if you're just if you're just sacking him just for the sake of it and bringing a relatively more experienced manager in Thomas Tuchel, I don't see that as a power move, to be honest. It's kind of lame. At least could have waited to the end of the season, or maybe possibly to rival Pep Guardiola, because Tuchel has a very good head-to-head record against Pep. So yeah, exclusive news confirmed. Thomas Tuchel becomes the new FC Bayern head coach. Full agreement in place. He has already accepted the job. Contract agreed. Documents are being prepared tonight. So yeah, 9 hours. So just like around the time the Romano tweeted that Julian Nagelsmann was going to be sacked, Thomas Tuchel he also tweeted that Thomas Tuchel will be the new Bayern head coach, which is actually still quite wild to say because he was the Dortmund coach. Don't forget he and becoming the Bayern coach. Just I think what 5 or 6 years after being the Dortmund coach, it's wild. I mean, I can understand Dortmund players moving on to Bayern and Bayern players moving on to Dortmund, but I have, I think unless I'm missing someone, I have never seen a Dortmund coach going to Bayern. Yeah, I can't even remember. I can't even think of anyone. I can't think of anyone. Yeah, I think this is the first time this happened. Must have happened many a times, but as far as my memory goes, I am seeing this for the first time. It is still wild. It's still wild. What's happening? Joao Cancelo. I've only found out now. I know I won't find Nagelsmann when I return to Munich. He wanted me to Bayern. I'd like to thank him. As for Tuchel, he made me lose a Champions League final, so I hope he'll win it for me this year. Oh, yeah, because yeah, Cancelo was a City player back then, and Tuchel won the Champions League for Chelsea. Yeah, but Cancelo saying that Nagelsmann was sacked and he didn't know about it. He only knew about it thanks to I think Romano. Probably this was a bold decision, and I don't think he had a falling out with the players. If he had a falling out with the players, the results would have shown. And we are seeing that. I mean, we are not seeing that in the results. We are seeing that the players are still fighting for the coach, and it's not like as if they have hit like a bad run of form. The only bad run of form they actually hit was, I think, in September or October when they were losing games to the likes of Bochum, Mönchengladbach, even Eintracht Frankfurt for that matter. So yeah, I don't think this was because of the players not cooperating with the manager. I think this was more of the board not wanting him, or maybe them wanting to kill more. Uh, Obviously because of the experience, as I mentioned earlier. Okay, so this is a Barca thing. Okay, more on the FC Bayern situation. Understand that Julian Nagelsmann has not received any direct communication from Bayern yet. German coach saw the information on the media. Oh my god, so the board didn't even inform him. The board didn't even let him know that he was being sacked. Okay, that is wild. That is wild. I mean, I have respected the Bayern board. I mean, yeah, they have made a couple of horrendous decisions. By one of them sacking Ancelotti back in 2017, I guess, after just one season. But yeah, not even informing your own manager, staff player, forget manager, not even telling your own staff player or your own employee that you are going to fire him from the job. I don't know what to say about this. I think this happened somewhere else. I think it was in the Tuchel scenario as well, when the players got to know through the media. Again, it's wild. Club statement expected on Friday, but it was decided internally in the last 5 or 6 hours, and it is 100% confirmed. This was 6 hours ago, tweeted by Fabrizio Romano, and the fact that it has actually been confirmed, and Fabrizio Romano's sources are always on the point, and they never fail. But yeah, Nagelsmann not knowing that he's going to be sacked is even wilder. I mean, if I was Nagelsmann, to be honest, I'd be fuming. I'd be fuming at the board, because it's again, like I said, it's not that they've had a bad run of form. They've had a 100% win record. I don't see where the problem lies, unless you just want a change of management, which is understandable and not understandable at the same time. Like, why would you do it mid-season when you're in a pretty good run of form? Okay, domestically you're just 1 point behind Dortmund, and you've had a couple of draws, but is it really enough? I mean, if yeah, Bayern's standards are really high, and I can kind of see why, but I can't really justify it, because it's not like as if Bayern Munich are sitting like third or fourth in the Bundesliga. They're just sitting second, just 1 point behind, and it's not more like Bayern fumbling the league. It's more like Dortmund just steamrolling. And yeah, Dortmund are like the German Tottenham, anyways. They'll eventually slip up. And I think there's what how many games have they played? I think is it 26? I guess 26 games played, and the number of games in the Bundesliga are 34. So yeah, 8 games to go. Yeah, I mean Dortmund are easily going to fumble it in a game or two, and I think the Der Klassiker is also pretty close by. With Der Klassiker is basically Dortmund versus Bayern for those who didn't know, and I think it's just in a couple of game weeks, or I think in the next game week itself. So yeah, I mean this is wild. This is really wild. I did not expect this. Let's see what's Tuchel is also trending. Let's see what the fans have to say. Bayern Munich signing Tuchel just in time to face Pep Guardiola in the Champions League again. I've seen this script before. Oh, Pep Guardiola is not gonna like this. He's not going to like this at all. Exclusive news. Okay, this is what we got through. It's Tuchel that has the last laugh as Bayern send the Blues home in the UCL semis. Could happen. Could happen. I mean, if Chelsea somehow managed to get past Real Madrid, we could see a Bayern versus Chelsea semi-final, and kind of could be kind of bittersweet, to be honest. Again, we saw this. Pep Guardiola saying he has to play Thomas Tuchel again in the UEFA Champions League. Yeah, he's gonna have PTSD. He's gonna get PTSD when he sees Tuchel on the touchline alongside him. Musiala when Tuchel puts him at wing back in his first game. I can see this happening. To be honest, I can kind of see this happening. Maybe not Musiala, but like someone like Kimmich or who else? Who else can you do? You can do someone like Alfonso Davies. Kingsley Coman at wing back. Scenes. That would be absolute scenes. Bole greeting Tuchel if Chelsea play Bayern. I can see this happening again. Okay, this is the same thing again. Thomas Tuchel has agreed a deal to become, yeah. Thomas Tuchel could become Bayern manager before a UCL game. Yeah, City fans are definitely not happy with this. They definitely have PTSD after what happened a couple of years back. Oh my god. Bayern and Real Madrid working for Tuchel while Bole boys sits 10th in the league on goal difference. Yes. I mean, people forget the fact that, I mean, on a serious note though, people forget the fact that it was not Tuchel's fault. It was actually the players who didn't want him anymore at the club, and they thought that they were not going in the right direction with Tuchel. And Boli did not have any other choice. Boli also said that he did not want Tuchel because he didn't think that they were going in the right direction. But the players just stopped cooperating with him. If a manager loses the dressing room, what else is he supposed to do? He can't do anything. Obviously, now and the manager will be under fire because who's going to blame the players? Bayern Munich haven't even announced that Julian Nagelsmann has been sacked, and Fabrizio Romano has already announced that he'll be replaced by Thomas Tuchel. This guy is crazy. Yeah, big shout out to Fabrizio Romano, man. That guy's a beast. Pep Guardiola seeing Tuchel on the touchline versus Bayern in the ACL. Yeah, this is a recurring theme now. I think now looking at all these tweets, I think that might be one of the reasons why Bayern actually sacked Nagelsmann for Tuchel, because they were thinking that yeah, with Tuchel they have a better chance of getting to the semis by beating City. But yeah, Thomas Tuchel is the latest to cross the Dortmund Bayern divide. Okay, so as a coach, I think he's the only one. But yeah, players, there are numerous examples. Yeah, it's just basically it's just the tweets are basically the same thing. It's either Tuchel replacing Nagelsmann, which was quite a shock for the fans, or it's just Pep Guardiola getting PTSD once again, along with Man City fans, obviously. So yeah, that's basically what I wanted to. My God, this was wild. This was actually wild. Waking up this morning, I did not expect this to happen, and it has happened. I don't know what to say about this. So yeah, anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you soon. Take care.